hello to all our wonderful listeners. Welcome back to the Learn English Hub podcast. I am so happy to be here with you today for another lesson. My name is Emma, and I hope you are having a fantastic day wherever you are in the world.
Hello, everyone, and hello to you, Emma. I am Daniel, and I am also very excited to be here. It is always a pleasure to sit down, relax, and talk about the English language with our friends listening at home.
You are right, Daniel. It feels like we are just sitting in a comfortable living room, having a nice chat with friends. Today, we have a very special and useful topic to discuss. It is a topic that makes me very hungry just thinking about it.
Oh, I think I know what you mean. Is it about food? Because I am always ready to talk about food. Eating is one of my favorite hobbies, honestly.
Yes, exactly. Today, we are going to learn how to order food in a restaurant. This is one of the most important things you can learn in English. Everyone needs to eat, and it is fun to go to new restaurants.
That is true. Whether you are traveling on holiday or you live in an English-speaking country, you will visit a restaurant eventually. You need to know the polite words to use. You want to get the right food, and you want to be kind to the waiter.
Precisely. Being polite is very important in English culture, especially when people are serving you. So, today we will look at easy phrases. We will start from the moment you walk inside the restaurant, all the way to paying the bill.
That sounds like a perfect plan. I am ready to start. But first, Emma, do you like going to restaurants, or do you prefer cooking at home?
That is a good question. I love cooking, but I also love going to restaurants because I can relax. I do not have to clean the dishes afterwards. That is the best part. What about you, Daniel?
I agree with you completely. No washing up is a big advantage. I also like trying foods that I cannot cook myself. It is an adventure for my taste buds. So, let's imagine we are arriving at a restaurant now.
Okay, let's set the scene. You open the door and walk in. Usually, a person works at the front door. We might call this person a host or a hostess. They will say hello to you.
They might say, "Welcome. How many people are in your party?" Or maybe just, "Table for two?" The word party here does not mean a birthday celebration. It just means the group of people you are with.
That is a very important point. If the waiter asks, "How many in your party?" simply say the number of people. For example, you can say, "A table for two, please." Or if you are alone, "A table for one, please."
Always remember to add please at the end. It makes a big difference. It sounds much friendlier. So, I would say, "Hello, a table for three, please."
And if you made a phone call before you arrived, you have a reservation. This is a very useful word, reservation. It means you booked the table in advance.
Yes, that is smart for busy restaurants. You would say, "Hello, I have a reservation under the name Daniel." It is a simple sentence, but it works perfectly. I have a reservation.
Under the name is a great phrase, too. It tells them where to look in their book. After this, the host will take you to your table. They might give you a menu immediately.
The menu is the list of all the food and drinks. I love looking at the menu. Sometimes it is hard to choose because everything looks delicious.
I know that feeling. Sometimes the menu is very big. Usually, the menu is divided into different sections. The first section is often called starters or appetizers.
Starters are small plates of food. You eat them before the big meal, like soup or a small salad, or maybe garlic bread. I really love garlic bread.
Me too. Garlic bread is delicious. So, starters come first. Then you have the main course. This is the big plate. It is the most important part of your dinner.
The main course could be steak or pasta or a burger or fish. It is the biggest portion of food. And finally, After the main course, we have my favorite section. Can you guess what it is, Emma?
I think I can guess. Is it dessert? I know you have a sweet tooth, Daniel.
You know me too well. Yes, dessert is the sweet food at the end, like cake, ice cream, or fruit pie. But let's not skip ahead to dessert yet. We need to order our drinks first.
You are right. Usually, the waiter or waitress will come to your table quickly. They will ask, "Can I get you something to drink?" Or, "Would you like some drinks to start?"
This is where we need to be careful with our grammar. In many languages, you might say, "I want a water." But in English, "I want" can sound a little bit rude or demanding to a waiter.
That is so true. We want to be soft and polite. Instead of "I want," we should use "I would like." It sounds much nicer. "I would like some water, please."
Exactly. I would like. We can also shorten it to I'd like. It flows very smoothly. I'd like a Coke, please. Or I'd like a coffee.
Another great phrase is, "Can I have?" This is phrased like a question. "Can I have some orange juice, please?" It is very polite and common.
Yes, I use can I have all the time. Can I have a lemonade? Or may I have a glass of wine? May I have is even more formal and polite. You sound like a gentleman or a lady when you say, may I have?
I like sounding like a lady. So, let's practice this. Daniel, act like the waiter. Ask me what I want to drink.
Okay, I am ready. Good evening, madam. Would you like something to drink?
Yes, please. I would like a glass of water and a coffee, please.
Certainly, coming right up. See, that was very easy. And you sounded very polite, Emma.
Thank you, Daniel. You were a very good waiter. Now, let's talk about ordering the food. The structure is the same. You can use "I would like" or "Can I have?"
The waiter might ask, are you ready to order? If you are not ready, you can say, not yet. Can we have a few more minutes, please?
That is a very helpful phrase. Sometimes we are busy talking and we forget to look at the menu. So saying, "We need a few more minutes," gives you time to choose.
But when you are ready, you can close the menu. This is a signal to the waiter. When they come back, you can say, I am ready.
Let's imagine ordering a main course. Maybe I want the chicken salad. I can say, "I'll have the chicken salad." "I'll have" is short for "I will have." It is very common.
I'll have is perfect. It is casual but polite enough. I'll have the burger. But wait, usually with a burger, the waiter asks a question. Do you want fries or salad with that?
Ah, yes. These are called sides or side dishes. They go on the side of the main plate. You have to listen carefully to the waiter's questions.
If the waiter asks fries or salad, you can simply answer fries, please. You do not need a long sentence here, just the answer and please.
Sometimes you might have an allergy, or maybe there is an ingredient you do not like. For example, "Daniel, do you like onions?"
Actually, I do not like raw onions very much. They are too strong for me. So, if I order a salad, I want to take the onions out.
In this situation, you can say, "Can I have the salad without onions, please?" The word "without" is very useful here. Without onions or without cheese.
Or, if you have an allergy, you must tell them clearly. You can say, I am allergic to nuts. This is very important for your safety. I am allergic to seafood, for example.
Yes, never be afraid to say that. Restaurants want you to be safe. So, we have ordered our drinks and our food. Now we wait.
While we wait, we talk to our friends. When the food arrives, the waiter will say, here you go. And we should say, thank you.
Manners are always important. Even if you are hungry and want to eat immediately, say thank you to the person bringing the food.
Now, imagine we are eating. But, oh no! I dropped my fork on the floor! I am very clumsy sometimes. What should I do, Emma?
Do not worry, Daniel. It happens. You need to get the waiter's attention. You can raise your hand slightly and say, "Excuse me."
Excuse me is the magic phrase to get attention. Then I can say, could I have another fork, please? I dropped mine.
Exactly. Or maybe you need something else. Maybe you need a napkin to wipe your hands. Could I have some napkins, please?
Or maybe the food needs more flavor. You might need salt or pepper. Could I have the salt, please? It is always the same pattern. Could I have, plus the object, plus please.
It is a very flexible pattern. You can use it for almost anything. Now, Daniel, what if there is a problem with the food? This is a difficult situation for beginners.
Yes, it can be scary to complain. But sometimes mistakes happen. Maybe you ordered the chicken, but they brought you fish.
If that happens, you must be polite but clear. You can say, "Excuse me, I think this is the wrong order."
That is a gentle way to say it. I think this is the wrong order. You are not shouting. You are just checking. The waiter will usually say, "I am so sorry," and fix it.
Or maybe the food is cold. You can say, "Excuse me, I am sorry, but my soup is cold. Could you heat it up?"
Starting with, "I am sorry," softens the complaint. It shows you are not angry. You just want hot soup. The waiter will appreciate your kindness.
I hope our imaginary soup is hot, though. I hate cold soup.
Me too. Unless it is gazpacho, which is a cold tomato soup. But usually, soup should be hot. Okay, so we have finished our meal. The food was delicious. Our tummies are full.
It was a wonderful meal. Now it is time to leave. But first, we must pay. In the United States, they often call the paper with the price the check.
Yes, in America they say, "Can I have the check, please?" But in the UK or other places, they often say the bill. "Can I have the bill, please?" Both are correct.
You can also use body language. If you catch the waiter's eye, you can make a writing motion with your hand. They will understand you want the bill.
That is a universal signal. When the bill comes, you have to choose how to pay. The waiter might ask, card or cash?
If you have physical money, you say, "Cash, please." If you want to use your credit card, you say, "Card, please."
Sometimes you pay at the table. The waiter brings a small machine. Sometimes you have to walk to the front counter to pay. You can ask, "Do I pay here or at the front?"
That is a very good question to ask. Do I pay here? It saves confusion. Now, there is one more thing about money. The tip.
Ah, yes, the tip. This is extra money you give to the waiter for good service. In some countries, like the USA, it is very important. In other countries, it is not necessary.
If you are in the US, you usually leave between 15 and 20%. You can leave it on the table or add it to the card payment. You can say, "Keep the change," if you pay with cash and do not want the coins back.
Keep the change. I like that phrase. It makes you feel generous. After you pay, you stand up, put on your coat, and leave.
And as you walk out the door, say goodbye. You can say, "Thank you, have a good night," or "The food was great, thank you."
It leaves a positive final impression. The staff will be happy you visited.
So, that is the whole process, from walking in to ordering, eating, and paying. It is like a little journey.
It really is. And the more you do it, the easier it becomes. The first time might be nervous, but the second time will be easier.
Absolutely. Practice makes perfect. Shall we do a quick review of the most important words we learned today?
Yes, let's recap. First, when we sit down, we look at the menu.
Correct. And to be polite when ordering, we do not say, I want. We say, I would like, or can I have?
And if you do not want an ingredient, like onions, you say, without onions.
If you need the waiter's attention, you say, excuse me.
And finally, when you want to pay, you ask for the bill or the check.
You have a great memory, Daniel. Those are the key phrases. If our listeners remember just these 5 things, they will be fine in any restaurant.
I agree. Simple is best. You do not need complicated grammar to get a delicious pizza.
Speaking of pizza, talking about all this food has made me very hungry again.
Me too. My stomach is starting to make noises. Maybe we should go to a restaurant after we finish recording this podcast.
That sounds like a lovely idea. But before we go, we have something to ask our wonderful listeners.
Yes, friends. If you enjoyed this conversation and learned something new, please support us. We are the Learn English Hub.
Please subscribe to our channel so you never miss a lesson. We upload new conversations regularly to help you improve.
And please hit the like button on this video. It helps us reach more students like you. It is a small click for you, but a big help for us.
Also, we want to hear from you. Please leave a comment below. Tell us, what is your favorite food to order in a restaurant?
Oh, I want to read those comments. Tell us if you like pizza, sushi, tacos, or maybe something traditional from your country. Write it in English in the comments.
It is a great way to practice your writing. Do not be shy. We love reading your messages.
Emma, learning a language is a journey, right? It takes time.
It is a marathon, not a sprint. To our listeners, do not worry if you make mistakes. Mistakes are how we learn.
Exactly. Every time you try to speak, you get a little bit better. Try to practice a little bit of English every single day, even just 5 minutes.
You can listen to this podcast while you wash the dishes or while you drive to work. Immersion is the key.
You are doing a great job just by being here and listening. Keep going.
Thank you so much for spending your time with us today. We really appreciate it.
Yes, thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful day and enjoy your next meal.
Goodbye for now. See you in the next episode.
Bye-bye.